Welcome to our last day and our week of webisodes of all that's new, hot off the press. And we have one thing to say.
Merry Christmas!
That's right. We have brand new Dazzles.
These are engraved Dazzles in silver and gold and beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. We'll show you how to use them. Come play with us. Well, here they are. Just like Gail said, there are 5 sheets in gold.
And 5 in silver. Kind of hard to see here, but I'm going to do this so you can look at that. They're just gorgeous. Plus, these are these engraved Dazzles.
Right, and as you know, that means that they are on a clear material. Let me just pop this one off.
So they're transparent.
Yes, and we call them engraved because that's what is done with the foiling. It's actually engraved onto the transparent sticker material.
It actually looks like it has a texture on there. You can see line work within that gold
feel
foiling.
It too, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Just gorgeous. This is the snowflakes, and we have ornaments, both in silver and gold.
Plus there are sentiments on there.
Right, on every single, well, almost on all of them. And the snow globes are just stunning, along with more ornaments.
Really fun.
And then we have the greetings, so kind of like our hidden greeting stamp set, but for Christmas version, Joy and Noel. And then we also have some individual images. So
that's fun.
Yeah.
And then everyone that you just saw also in silver.
Right.
So I love the snowflakes in silver, the winter wishes, winter wonderland, and I love the combination of all of the
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's just all in one piece there. So beautiful.
Our graphic designer Kyla outdid herself.
Oh, right. So all of the same images in silver as well as in gold. So let's take a look at what you can do with that.
And by the way, there are 138 designs in all of this. Yes. So here is our first, and how stunning. So simply just putting the paper and doing a couple of rectangles.
Right, and I love the offset pieces of paper here, just sort of at angles like that, and then you just place them. And then you can use stickles on top to get just tiny little drops of that purple glitter glue. So beautiful on there. What I love about these is that you're seeing right through to the papers.
Right, it's beautiful. And then on the inside, isn't that stunning against a dark color?
So it's going to basically take on the color theme of any paper that you have.
Exactly. And here are those beautiful swirls with the ornaments. This is one piece, by the way.
Right.
And these additional ones, Merry Christmas is part of it.
The ornaments are backed separately on different papers. So what you see there, you see that background piece, but if you remove one of the ornaments, you pick it up and you just place it on a patterned paper, then all you have to do is cut out around that image, and then you have a separate piece that is a different color. Now that's what we call backing a dazzle, and I think probably everybody who watches the webisodes is really familiar with that. But once you cut all the way around, you've got that nice back dazzle, and then you can place it on your card.
There you go. And this is on the Christmas Wonder paper. And here again, just a little corner treatment on the bottom if you choose to do it that way, and that's what it would look like.
Right.
Just stunning, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Now here is the greetings, and you can see now it will get a little bit closer, and you can see that this has been placed on a triple finish. This is on the red triple finish, and it's on the micro glitter
and something that Susan did here that I thought was kind of fun is she took her 1/8 inch hole punch and she punched some of the triple finish into little circles. So
did she?
Yeah, remove the adhesive backing and place those on there for little additional pieces. That's
very
fun.
nice. And on the edge, she used some little pieces of the gold triple finish.
Little
so
strips.
Yeah, really nicely done. On the inside, done the same thing. So on the red triple finish, just placing the dazzle.
That's
more
nice.
little circles.
Just placing on a little rectangular strip of it, and
stunning?
And then you see that you can't really see the edges of the dazzles because they're transparent. They're just sitting there on top of that. So beautiful.
And then there's another little strip of the gold triple finish. So those are going to go a long, long way. Isn't that just stunning? Absolutely stunning.
I love this next one, though.
And look at this, speaking of stunning. Wow. So this is the silver, and just placed on this time the blue triple finish.
But I wanted to, it's just a gorgeous. You're just going to peel that up, and then when you place it, you see that blue through it.
And even as we get in close, you really can't see. It's just, I mean,
no,
it just
you
is
can't distinguish.
invisible.
It looks like it's been printed on there, which I think is great. And now I've been seeing all of the glitter triple finish. So this is the blue glitter, but within the silver, within each of them, there's 3 different finishes. So with that silver, you're seeing also the mirror and the glitter finish.
And there's also a brushed finish. So nice to see that that distinction and how well it works together. So just really beautiful. And this doesn't have an inside.
I got to say, we're really loving the triple finish too, by the way, because it's perfect for die cutting and everything. It's just been a lot of fun.
Good. Nice to have that self-adhesive backing to it. And then scrapbookers, we wanted to make sure that we showed you something here. And look at this, how beautiful these are coming from the top. Perfect for those photos.
Right, and you can see that there are opposing images. You can go one way, you can go the other way. So that's really fun, and you've got those ornaments to do that, and then you can just back the ornaments separately on red cardstock, and they really frame that photo.
Something I can tell you, this is Lauren. Lauren is Lene's daughter, and this little one is graduating from high school this week.
She is.
So time is standing still right here, of course, but nice to have this. This is a fun little scrapbooking thing. Merry Christmas fits in beautifully right there.
Right, repeating the photo, but in a small detail, and that's just really sweet. You've got lots of extra little pieces here. Plus, there were red jewel dazzles that were used for the little holly berries on this one. So that's fun and easy to do.
Can never go wrong with adding dazzles, can you?
Okay.
Now, these are also perfect, those snow globes, for making a shaker card or a window card.
Right.
So very fun to do, and here's one right here. Now, none of these, we've only added color by using paper.
Right.
But something else was done here, I think.
This one was added, we're adding color by using Spectrum Noir pens. So I've got a piece of acetate here, and I'm going to take that dazzle and remove it very simply. It's so easy to do. And I can place that right onto the acetate where I know this is going to be the window in my card. And now one thing that you can do is you can turn this over. So you can color on the back, and that way when you're done coloring, when you turn it over to the front, you're not going to, it's not going to cover up that nice silver. So if I do that, so let me show you. If I do that on the back, let me get my, the big one open here, and I do this area here, right behind the
houses.
Behind the houses, and I'm coloring right over those little swirls. If I do that, in just a moment you'll see what I'm talking about. When I'm done coloring that part, and then I turn it over, we might want to zoom in a little bit on that. As I turn it over, you can still see the silver on the front. So that's one thing that you can do. We'll put that on white so you can see that a little better. So you can see that. But Debbie really wanted the trees to stand out in green. So once she did it one way, she also was able to go in and add this right on top of those little trees, right on top of the silver, to make the trees look green. And actually, I'm being careful to go around those open areas, but I don't have to. I can just completely cover over. So you can get a couple of different looks, the front, the back, whatever, and it works perfectly either way.
Now, I know from previous engraved dazzles, you can also color on the sticky side.
Yes,
so
you can.
If you weren't putting it on a piece of acetate, as is done here, you can do that also. So lots of options.
I want to mention that for that shaker card, Debbie actually took, this sort of wasn't dry yet, it took the dazzle first, turned it over, placed it on her paper, and traced it around so that she could cut out her window for this piece, because this is going to go right on the back of there. And then you can use foam tape, a double layer of foam tape right around the edge here to put right on top of your card. I'm using different papers than Sheila used, but once you do that, you can put the little sequins in there, and you have a little shaker card. So sweet.
And here's the end result. So adding the thin line dazzles or the border dazzles around.
Fun.
Boy, that looks really nice.
It does. They wrap around there nicely too.
Because they're so thin, right? And just really, really fun. And this has got some blue sequins back in there. So let it snow.
Super fun.
Very, very nice. And oh, I think this little guy is so darling.
So
absolutely charming.
Coloring it in and placing it right. And now this one has been placed on paper, a lighter colored paper, so you'd be able to see it, and then you just cut out around the edges.
And then Winter Wishes right there. So lots of wonderful things that you can do with these Dazzles. As I said, 138 designs.
Nice.
All in gold and silver, and just really happy to be able to bring that to you a little bit early this year.
It is. Now, thanks for joining us for another great week of Webisodes.
And guess what? We're going to see you next week for more.
Okay.